Welcome to Ethereum Cat Herders Meeting 65. Pooja Ranjan. I'm going to share agenda in the chat here. So the first item on agenda is ECH updates. The first one listed here is ECH website and decide on whether to pay for ECH marketing for the website. On that, I did pass this information to the website development team. Unfortunately, Michael could not join the call. He mentioned that he has a schedule conflicts and he would not be able to join. However, he provided an update that our system have become much more stable and are reflective of the current uptime. We asked them to add some EIPs as educational resources, and that has been done. The current version is version 1.2.0, which was deployed on August 12. So for people who aren't aware, to maintain this website, what we are doing is we are following a process of making an issue. I am sharing the link here in chat. So if you find anything on the website that needs updating, what you need to do is simply go and create a issue and relevant links, and the website support team will try to make the changes which are requested by the Ethereum cat herders or by the community in general. And on the proposal side, I haven't received the details of the proposals that he would like to propose for marketing of Ethereum cat herders. So maybe we'll wait maybe next meeting for him to respond back on that. Moving on, the next item is meeting notes and action items for Ethereum cat herders. As far as I know, we are good with all but one, which I expect to be receiving today. We have Ethereum Core Dev meeting uploaded. Ethereum 2 meeting 70 is also submitted. EIP meeting will be submitted by today, end of the day, I suppose.
Yeah, I just did the pull request on that one this morning.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so that is also available now. Anything specific in EIP, if you would like to share, Brent? If not, that's fine. We can go by the.
No, I hadn't thought of anything. Yeah, it was kind of a short meeting.
Okay, all right, not a problem. I think I may have that. I will bring up later in this meeting today. So moving on for now is next is ECH engineering, Alita. Yeah, Alita, and I see your comment from the last meeting when you were not there. I believe the question was about, how to go about next funding. So yeah, first, if you would like to go ahead and provide any update on your end, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So in the past, I guess like since the last meeting, I built the bot for the auto withdraw bot that goes through the EIPs and marks any EIPs that haven't been changed for a year as withdrawn. So that's like what the engineering has been doing. The goal before next meeting is going to be to address like a bunch of bugs, and then I think I'll try to implement a feature for the bot. Like maybe being able to look at multiple EIP files at once, something like that in a single PR. Yeah, and then I know that I spoke with Pooja about the funding or continued funding, and she mentioned that it had been secured for the next 3 months.
Right, I will provide the details. I think we have specific item on funding, so we'll talk on that more. By the way, I have a question on this withdrawn status bot. So is it for the GitHub only, or is it for eips.ethereum.org?
Yeah, it's for the GitHub only. Is there a difference between the GitHub and the Ethereum.org?
So what happens, like when it is on GitHub, it will close the pull request. That would not be shown, but I'm not sure if the status is being changed. So you are saying this bot, I mean, I'm just trying to understand if this bot will be able to change the status to withdrawn or just remove it from the pull request section.
So essentially it would change the status of the EIP to withdrawn on GitHub.
Oh, if it does on GitHub, my assumption is it will automatically be shown on the eips.ethereum.org. By any chance, did you get to check if it does or does not?
No, I haven't been able to, because I haven't been able to like test it on the main repo yet. I'm still working with Micah to figure out a few things.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yep, we have been waiting for this thing for a while. Like with the earlier bot, the proposals which are there in the repository, they are closed and they are marked stale and closed, but the status does not change. And we would like the status to be changed on eips.ethereum.org as well. So I hope with the working of this bot, it will be really helpful. Like we'll be getting a clear picture of which proposals are in active status. I'm just asking, you don't have to like necessarily give an end date for that, but is there any timeline, any expected? What do you think would be done in a 10, 15 days timeline or whatever?
So it depends on what the conversation that I'm currently having with Micah kind of comes to. Essentially, I built like a simple version because like it was the fastest thing to do. And Micah might have some suggestions on like better features to implement. And so depending on what we come to on that, like I could potentially launch it like today, or it might need to wait until like a week or two.
All right. I'm happy at least it is making progress because this was a long wait. Like we have been waiting it for a while.
Just keep your patience. I'll try to be more timely in the future.
Oh, no worries. No, not a worry at all. I was just happy about it. Like at least this is happening because there's a lot of proposals that are in draft status and we don't know what it is. Like it's over 100, so I'm having hard time reaching out every author individually. So I'm assuming this part is gonna help reduce my workload. Thank you for that.
Of course.
All right, thank you for the update. And the next sub item is cat blazes. Anything you would like to share, William, today?
Sure. So last couple of weeks, I've been involved in trying to get an initiative for basically trying to get a group wallet test, a working group working on wallet testing together in order to kind of streamline finding like major kind of cross wallet issues and also specific recurring wallet issues. Initiative was suggested by someone in Status, so we've been trying to find some resources and get comments together for that. I was also involved a bit in trying to get an NFT together for the London for the London either network upgrade or hard fork, whichever nomenclature you prefer. Started some of the distribution from that, got disrupted by London actually, because the wallet rollouts for London support were a bit slow. Need to get back to that and finish that up. I've been working with Ethernaut DAO on doing some onboarding work over there. Their goal is to take senior devs who are interested in other like non-blockchain disciplines who are interested in getting into the blockchain ecosystem and training them up. So I've been trying to work there, just lending some skills for onboarding. And I think that's been my main focuses for the last 2 weeks. I might be missing something or two. Things are getting to the point like where I've got enough going on, it can be hard to keep track of all of it. But that's, I'd say that's kind of like a rough overview.
Wow, cool stuff.
Awesome, yeah. So yeah, I was about to say that this wallet testing and working with Ethernet DAO that you just mentioned, uh, I'm not sure. I'm just throwing some ideas. Like, would it be possible for you to do a write-up about it, like what you are doing, or maybe if you would like to invite more people to join the work or testing is being done, if you have any thoughts on that?
Um, Write up, it's a matter of finding time. I'm not against that. What was the second thing you suggested? I didn't catch all of it.
So I mean, like this wallet testing thing that you are doing, like how is it working and not? Assumption is, so if you need more people, like to know about it, what's going on, or talk about it.
What if I need more? If I need more manpower?
No, more participation there.
In what way?
Okay. So if I understand this correct, like you are working with group who are involved on like, testing certain wallets, like different transaction types, I believe.
Not necessarily transaction types. It's really just, wallet integration into dApps can be
Uh-huh.
difficult. So it's
Integration
really,
into DAX. Okay, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
So
Okay.
more application level than protocol layer.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, this sounds interesting to me, but I know I'm not the right audience for that. But I am assuming there could be people who are looking out for it, like DApp developers who may be looking for some help with the integration into DApps. So in that case, maybe if you would like to do a write-up, as you mentioned, that it may be a matter of time.
Yeah, I can look into making a write-up for that and for Ethernet DAO. I am running behind trying to give a summary for July. So maybe what I'll do is I'll even kind of roll July and August into like one summary write-up, and I'll try and put some information in there about it.
That makes sense. Am I audible?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you so much, William. All right, moving on. Next sub-item is London Upgrade NFT distribution. Thank you, William. Ron, for joining. I believe that was your idea originally. So if you would like to provide any update on that.
Well, William Schwab is like working on distributing them. So, I mean, that's fine on that front. I don't think there's much else to say.
Right. I mean, it's being done in like very short duration. Thank you, William Schwab, for having the artist and like taking the responsibility of distribution. I have added wallets of whoever reached out to us or whatever we can collect. I believe like this distribution will be completed soon, as William already mentioned that it was slowed because of the upgrade itself. So we hope that it will be get done soon. Thank you so much, both of you, for working on this. The next sub-item is PEEP and EIP. In the past 2 weeks, we released 3 meetings. One was on block gas limit with Vitalik deterring. The number 2 is EIP 2981 NFT royalty standard with Blake Malone. And the third one we released today, it is MEV and Flashbots with Tomas Danza. All these are good episodes and are in in-depth explanation on the topic. So people interested in learning about these technology and following up with Ethereum's new proposals, I think watching these episodes will be super helpful. For EAP 2981, I have seen that this proposal is now in final status, but there are few people coming up with different ideas and they want to make enhancement. My recommendation to them would be to start a new Fellowship of Ethereum Magician thread, and then I think this proposal can be considered as a baseline, or if they have entirely different approach to manage the royalty standard for NFTs, that can be proposed. So yeah, I also have left comment on the issue. If there is any question or any kind of facilitation needed, I suppose they can reach out to Ethereum cat herders and Anat Tolikova. She's also managing the NFT groups. In the upcoming weeks, we have one proposal scheduled for tomorrow, that is EIP 1271 standard signature validation method for contracts. That is planned at 18:30 UTC on August 18. That's all on the PEEP and EIP. Sorry, it seems I'm a little distracted today. Sorry about that. I think I missed one sub-item from the earlier topic, that was EIP and ERC meeting. So last Tuesday, we have this EIP editor mentorship meeting with William Schwab, Lightline, me, and we went through several proposals. Lightline kindly shared his tips and tricks and suggestions how we should look into these proposals, and we jointly left some comments. There was a couple of issues or special cases that came up. We discussed it, and that were also brought in the following EIP meeting. One of those were the title of ERC. So the agreement was there should not be duplication of adding the EIP number in the title, so it is removed. I believe Lightline created pull request to remove the EIP number from title from whatever was in final status, and I have created pull requests for updating the EIP1 as well as the README file of EIP's GitHub repository. So this is a very small change in process for ERC standards, that they don't have to write the EIP number or the ERC number, as they would like to say it, before the title. So that is one thing I wanted to bring it up here. Anything else? If I'm missing, please let me know, William.
There were some other minor type, like, you know, I think that's the, I think it's good summary.
All right, yeah. Okay, moving on. The next item is Discord channel. So we're trying to manage Ethereum cat herders Discord with different channels, and try to engage people more into conversations, like whatever they would like to discuss. If that is not highly technical, or if that is not related to research based, they can come to the Ethereum cat herders community channel and discuss about it. In that process, recently we received a request of having a governance channel, like not governance of Ethereum in a specific, but Ethereum in general, like whatever they would like to think about the process or the changes, or if they would like to talk anything related to governance, if we can provide them a proper placeholder for that. I believe I had this channel created for governance as general discussion, but it seems it is not active for all people. It is not being used properly. So what is thought here? Like, what do people think if we can have it for general discussion?
I mean, my thought is that it's generally not a good idea to have like too many channels, because it gets kind of confusing to navigate, and like you spread out the discussion quite a bit.
Yeah, I would agree that having too many channels, like kind of too much for people to look into, but it's my personal thought as well, like having a topic specific channel also gives an opportunity to people to come and join it for that particular topic. Like, for example, in our server, there are miners. Mostly miners are talking in a specific channel, like that is a proper channel. I think it's time to rename it or not. I don't know. Most of the miners are talking there, and in EIP 1559 channel. Initially, now that EIP 1559 is also released, I don't know if we would like to archive that channel or rename it, or like kind of move a different thing. So topic specific channel is a good one for following if people are interested in one particular topic. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions here. What do other people think generally?
No,
I
stronger
didn't,
than me.
sorry. Well, yeah, I'm really interested in that topic, building consensus and community and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if everyone would be interested in my take on that, but anyway.
All right. Yeah, because, I mean, I have been, I don't know, I was planning to propose one more channel, which I'm not sure if it is right at this point of time, but anyway, I'm going to share it. Generally, people come here and look for job opportunity, right? So what my initial take was like to move them to off-topic channel and talk about job opportunities there. And I was continuously posting if there is any opportunity, I find it anywhere on Twitter or any other job portal. So instead of posting it on off-topic, maybe we can have a like a job channel or vacancy channel or something like that, so people can easily relate. Okay, this is related to jobs opportunities. So if someone is looking for it, or someone is willing to post an opportunity there, that would be a good one for them. Okay, maybe I would like to keep it open for now, and we'll try to check with other people. If there is any strong opinion on either side, we'll try to act accordingly. Moving on, the next item is ECH funding, funding via ESP, Gitcoin, CLR, and Malak. With ESP, I'm happy to share that we have secured additional 3 months of funding from them. There is this report that we are working to publish on Ethereum Catalyst Medium. I'm going to share it right here. So thank you, Alita and William, for adding inputs to the report. And yeah, I'm planning to publish it as soon as possible. So if anyone has any particular comment or thought that they would like to add, please feel free to leave a comment and we'll try to resolve it. This is basically a report for past 6 months, what we did. Like, I wanted to make it like mid-year, but it's not exactly the mid-year, but at least it covers Q2 and Q3. We hope to publish something similar at the end of the year as well. That's on the funding side. I also had meeting with Molek team last Friday, and they are trying to involve Ethereum cat holders into more activities and tasks. Maybe they're planning to provide funding for some activities related to Ethereum 2 or the upcoming merge. So I'm in touch with people and see if we can come up with different ideas or if we can find different groups that need support. It's a work in progress. I'll update in the next meeting. The next item is discuss and close the ECH GitHub issues and PRs. On the project management side, I do not see any new issue. And on funding, I believe, okay. Funding, I believe we have closed all the funding requests except for William Sean, which I'll try to do it today. Oh yeah, you have added the Etherscan link. Thank you, William. So for the reimbursement of gas, here we generally try to reimburse in ETH, and that's why I have requested you to provide the Etherscan link. That is helpful. I'll try to do that today. Thank you so much for it. Wow, we are almost at the last item of the agenda, which is review of outstanding action items from previous ECH meeting. And the number one seems to be here is like investigate collaboration with ETH stakers on countdown for future upgrades. I did have a chat with Michael on this, and we discussed about the future collaboration plus the promotion of Ethereum cat herders. I'll wait for him to be maybe in the next meeting, or if he can leave an update anywhere on both of the items. Get in touch with, I think, Oren to discuss handling XDAI. Yeah, that's a to-do on me. I haven't got a chance to talk to him yet. I was planning to meet him, but unfortunately I could not manage last week. So we'll try to do it in upcoming weeks. In the next meeting, discuss whether the people hosting ECH website should be hired to manage ECH social media. Okay, in general, we did not have any discussion as yet. I believe in the last meeting we discussed that let's have the proposal first, and then accordingly we'll decide whether to go about it or not. So because we do not have any proposal, I'm not sure if people would like to discuss this. And I think that's all on the agenda item listed here today. Anything else anyone would like to bring up?
Just a quick comment on the meta issue of EIP 39, just FYI. When I did the pull request, the 3 previous meetings to the EIP IP, the meeting notes were there except for 37, which we skipped because there was some other issue on that day, and they pushed that forward to the next meeting. But anyway, they're all missing, and I fixed all those. And also meeting 36 had a broken link in it because of a case issue. It worked on Windows, but it didn't work on the upgraded. So I fixed that. But anyway, all that's fixed, just FYI.
Thank you, Brian, for that. Yes, I think there was one meeting which we could not have the recording, and it was like very short meeting, 10 minutes or so. So we tried to cover the topic in the subsequent meeting. So yeah, I believe there will be one missing meeting video as well as notes.
Yeah, there was a link to the agenda, but no notes or no meeting
Right.
video.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for taking care of that. Yeah, that's all about it. Thank you, and everyone. I mean, if there's nothing, we can be released early.
That's always nice. Thanks, Alita and everyone, for all you guys are doing. You guys are doing great stuff.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, everyone, for joining
Thanks
today.
for
See
running
you
that
all
pizza.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. See you all, Ren.
See you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.